selling your soul in Hollywood, is that a real thing?
Oh, yeah. I believe it begins with the choices you make with what you find acceptable.
Now, look in the comments. I want y'all to let me know what y'all think selling your soul is. Do y'all think it's making a deal with the devil or doing something sexually that's against your morals?
If you get a role and it requires you to do certain things that you think is acceptable and you do them,
Right.
then you'll get that call. Then you'll know. One thing always leads to another. It's not like you walk into Hollywood and they go like, "Hi, red pill, blue pill. Which one do you want?" No. They put you through the test. They know who they can get away with what. People do things on camera because they're comfortable doing them. If they're uncomfortable doing them, they shouldn't be doing them. It's just that simple. That's when problems happen. Problems and cases and situations and all this inappropriate because you weren't comfortable doing it anyway, but you did it. And now you want to come back and say, the whole time I couldn't believe it. But the people doing the hiring go, I think they like this, or I think they're with it, or they're okay with it. I think they'll do it. This makes sense. Oh, they look like a natural. Oh, they're crying, this and that. They're fine. You okay with nudity? They strip. Oh, they're fine. They're good. And then later they come out and say, oh, I was damaged and they told me I had to, or else if I don't put on this lipstick and dress, I'll never make it in Hollywood. Nobody says that shit.
I think as a grown man too, though, you have every choice to make. Do you want to put a dress and lipstick on? That's on you. And if you choose to do that, you have to be comfortable with the backlash and that door that you open.
They just put it in front of you. So you want to do, we can do a dress. Oh, hell yeah. They slide in that dress, zip it up and put the lipstick on and the eyes and they're happy with it. They're comfortable doing that. They're fine. That's them. They're good. That's the people that do it. It's the ones when you come to see if Omar put the dress on. Yeah, no. No, it's not me. I say the dress, but it's a metaphor for just doing things that I think are unnecessary, especially for comedy. I wasn't the Three Stooges type of guy. I'm not the one I walk in and I trip and fall. You ain't got to hit me in the face with a pie. Now I'm funny. Ha, ha, ha. Nah, just give me the line. I'll make it funny. I'll figure a way to say it cleverly that'll make everybody laugh. I don't have to trip and fall. I don't have to walk into a screen. Oh, jackass. No, I don't.
And I think too, there's two different types of people in this world. There's people who's comfortable with being humiliated to be the laughter of the stock, and there's people who naturally just bring the vibe and the energy that can make people laugh just off their personality and charisma. You feel me?
Not how I am. So it's easier for me to turn down things that I go, nah, I'm not gonna do that. Why would I do that? That make me look foolish? No. My character, my fan base likes what they like. So when I get feedback on, man, I loved you in this role, I loved you in that role, and they say things like, man, everything you do is solid, like, that's cool, thanks. I've done some things that overall as a project probably weren't solid, but my contribution to it was, when they see you, you don't let us down. Cool. I think of them when I choose roles. You know what I mean? I also think about what I'm comfortable with and what I would have to compromise or not, But I do believe, yes, it's a very real thing. It's very spiritual. There's some people don't believe in God, but do believe in the devil. Well, where'd the devil come from? How do you believe in one and not the other? You don't believe evil exists? Will you say sing a prayer in a church and yeah, sure. All right, now we do this devil enchantment and da 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 da. No, I ain't doing that. I'm not playing with him. Yeah. you know it's real.
Right.
So why would he not say, yeah, well, you do all this, I'll give you all the desires of your heart, but I'm gonna collect that shit later. And we see a lot of collections happen.
But listen, when he says that they'll collect it later, what do y'all think he means by collecting? Do y'all think like they're gonna kill you? Or now that we gave you this money, we gave you the dream life that you want, now you have to do this for us. You have to sexually do this. I don't know. I mean, what do y'all think? Let me know.
We see the collections. And when it's happening, everybody, oh, I can't believe they did that to them. Well, they made that deal a long time ago and he's here to collect. I think it's a very real thing. Just me being honest, so... And it all comes when you try to figure the right turn or the left turn to make or the right path or this and that. Just think about it. Sometimes what you just got to do is you look around the corner. It's the best way to figure out decision making. If I do this right now, I get this. But what's the worst thing that could happen from this? It's that. It's this. I put on a dress, some lipstick. Now I'm out. I'm in the party or I'm at a club. Someone go, there go that punk. You this and that, sissy. Watch yourself. That was just a move. No, it ain't. You like that shit. Now I got to fight this man. We have to fight now. There's no other course of action because I put on that damn dread. Well, I'm not really like that, but I know that. No. That's part of it. Yeah, that's enough right there to say, well, then I know my lane. I know what I can do. I'm not.
Another thing too is people have to stop getting mad at what they cause. Sometimes you have to take a step back and be like, okay. And when somebody comes to you in that sense, like, oh, you're gay, you did this. If you know within yourself as a man, you're not gay, my nigga, don't worry about it. Ignore it.
Tyler Perry. You're not comfortable in manhood. For one, that's not manhood. But let's not go there. What I'm just saying is, it's the choices you make. And then if you make this choice, that choice, Hollywood sees you've already made these choices, well, then I'm sure you have no problem with this.
Right.
Now we'll give you all you want, and you keep packing our agenda. We know whatever we give you, you'll do. So here, we'll give him all the money he wants, because we say, now you're doing this, because this is the agenda we want to push. This is what we want to make black men look like. This is what we want the picture of. So here, you got your money. Now go do it. That's selling your soul. You don't have a soul. It means you don't have a say. You just do what they tell you to do.
And like Smokey said on Friday, I didn't put it to your lips and make you Smokey. It's facts.
Somebody thought I would do that and sent me a script and said, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And I said, no, I'm not. But they already paid me. So I give them what I want to give them. Here, this is what you get, some push-ups. Anything else? Nope. We got to find another way now. We got to find another way, because he didn't do what was on the script. Put a camera in the dressing room before he leaves. Tell him to take his shirt off real quick, put the change in my name. You know what I mean? That type of thing. But yes, I totally believe there's that. I've never been, fortunately, faced with okay, this is what it is. You know, I think people like Dave Chappelle have, and they said, look, this is what we doing now. This is what we doing. This is the money on the table. Your choice. And he said, nah, f that. You know what I mean? Kudos to him. He survived, came back even stronger. You know what I mean? I think everyone has that moment. You have to make that choice, that decision. It may be professionally. It may be while you pulled over by the cops. It may be out at a club somewhere. You know what I mean? But everyone gets that choice. We all hope, pray that we make the right one.
And I saw you make a comment about how it's actually actors that's not living because they sold their soul.
It's tough, man. And when a collection happens, it happens. And I don't even think it's because it's that they not here. Well, I mean, yeah. No, it is because they're not here. I ain't gonna backtrack what I said now. I mean, it's true. You make that wrong choice, and then if you don't play ball with what they want to do, they'll take you out. That's the sad thing. It's tough, man. Life is tough. If you overthink it, you go crazy. All the things that can go wrong right now to you right now could just your whole world up.
That is facts, and that's why I say y'all got to start reading contracts.
So you don't think about it. You just make the best choices, because it's you got to have fun in the control. You really got to control your environments now. There's cameras everywhere. There's phones everywhere. You may think it's funny. It may go viral in the wrong content. Now you're getting judged by the court of public opinion because you said some wild shit at a nightclub. Or you got to be careful how you engage strangers. They got people killing people off of internet beef. That's crazy to me. These people get brave behind the camera and then they want to take that shit out. You got to be careful on so many different levels, man. But there's definitely a they, and there's factions and all the, secret society and all that type of shit. There's a lot of closed door. There's a lot of them, Cool thing now is there's so many different outlets and platforms that you can use. You're not just limited to, this TV show or this network or this and that. There's so many different streaming and platforms and so on.
And that's why y'all need to be your own boss, bro. A lot of y'all still depend on people to make y'all rich. No, you build your business, you build your platform, then these people come to you and they make offers to you and you have control.
I don't think it's so much like, I got to do this. This is the only thing showing right now. Like, please, you have an option on your phone to watch 1 million different things right now. So,
right.
Hopefully we just learn to make better choices, because it's all common sense and it all catches up. I think the examples that we've been seeing a lot lately in the news with all of these cameras and all of these abilities to track people let you know, don't do no stupid shit. Whether it's spiking a drink or taking a drink, whatever you're doing, hey, we're watching. And then all of a sudden, everything will catch up to you.
You personally, you don't have to say their name, but do you know an actor that died because they sold their soul?
Sure. I mean, sure. The person I'm thinking of, it may have happened before we met, so that, when I just see him just kind of splash and go, it's like, oh, but then you see the real-time situations now, and you're just like, damn, could they have been avoided? Maybe not, when they feel like they're really in anguish and they're really going through real life. You're going, damn, that sucks, man. But what did my brother. What happened to my brother, man?
You did him dirty.
He found success. Yeah, and he found success.
Those of y'all don't know who his brother is Cuba Gooding Jr. Look him up. Y'all know exactly. He played in Daddy Date Camp, one of the biggest actors of all time.
He reached the top, the mountaintop at the beginning of his career. He reached the mountaintop. It's like, now what? You know what I mean? When you're up there so early, I don't envy that. Like, I wish I won an Oscar for Baby Boy. That'd have been awesome, right? But how would I have handled that? With a new body and shit? I was already getting flirted with too much. An Oscar too? Oh, nigga be dead. Ain't no way I would have survived that. Ain't no way. God has a plan. He know. Take your time. Maybe I'll get it when I'm like Morgan Freeman. For now, you look at the stories and the lessons and that have happened to the ones before us, and you hope to try to say, well, let me do better than that. That can't be me. Maybe I won't do this as much or that. I'm sure my brother looks at a couple things he did and was just like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have did that, but not criminal shit. Just bad judgment that makes it look bad.
And this is one thing I'm gonna tell y'all that an older fella told me. A wise man learns from other people's mistakes. Now, if you choose to go make those same mistakes after you seen the repercussions that this person went through, then you're the fool.
Like when he was going through a lot of the stuff, people were saying in the comments, because that's the world we live in, the comments. People were like, oh, we already knew he was a wild boy. They didn't say he was guilty. They just said, we just know he's wild. That's how he is. He likes to have fun. He's enjoying himself. He won. Once you win, you're like, I won. It's party time. And then when other little problems come up later, you're like, I probably could have handled that better, but I was young. Or the reputation that was around me weren't people that I knew. He's fired more agents than I have. He's had different people handling this and that and third aspects of his life. I think he's solid now with the people he has around him. He had to learn the hard way. But again, I hate speaking about somebody else. I'm not in their skin, so I don't know. But just from the outside looking in, I can learn from the lessons. And a lot of those are, whatever happens, there's legal stuff here, but you still have people making those decisions, and the people are looking at you and going, oh yeah, but you did this, so why wouldn't that happen? One thing definitely leads to another all the time.
Yeah, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this process of selling your soul, man. Thank you for watching this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.